So I tried 11 Witchy subscription boxes in 2021.
We are unboxing, holy shit, this huge witchy box, you guys. We are doing a Witchy One unboxing, the Lunarly box. I am back with my Lunarly box, Goddess Provisions and Witchy One box. This is the Mindful Souls box, the Witch box. We are jumping into the Apothecary at Home box, the LunaLux box.
These are the best. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and happy 2022. We're here, we did it, and I'm excited. I'm actually filming this way back in the past, last year. 2021, it's the 30th, so it's basically the new year. So I'm excited to see how 2022 feels on me. But as you can tell by the title, I tried 11 witchy/spiritual subscription boxes in 2021, and I wanted to take an overall look at all of them and compare them and see which were the best, what was the most expensive one, was it worth it, and which box is best for which type of person, because each of these boxes have their own personalities, and so many of them I love so deeply, and I just have like different friends in mind who I think would be best, like which one would be best for them. So I'm excited to share this breakdown with you guys. I hope you're excited. Buckle in, get a drink, get a snack, and let's jump into it. Also, if you're new here, hello, my name is Luna, so nice to meet you. So let's get freaking into it. I don't have these in any specific order, so just know that I'm gonna be popping them all off as we go down the list. So the first box that we're gonna talk about is Goddess Provisions. If you've been watching me for a while, you know I love Goddess Provisions. I've been subscribed to them the longest out of all the boxes that I have, and it was relatively early on in my witchy journey, so I've kind of grown with them. Goddess Provisions is $33 a month, including shipping. So within the Goddess Provisions box, you get 5 to 7 spiritual products, including crystals, sacred space decor, divination tools, ritual tools, self-care, jewelry, spiritual books, and altar adornments. So that's what their website is promoting it as. I think that's super accurate. And my take is this. Goddess Provisions is $33, which is, I'd say, very mid-range for the boxes that we're looking at today. It is obviously like a good amount of money for some people, and so don't, don't feel like you have to spend that much to get a good box, because that's not necessarily true. I do think Goddess Provisions is my personal, one of my like top 3 favorites. Even boxes where the theme is something that I'm not super interested in, I still really enjoy it, and it's kind of because they do have different themes each month, and they're very all-encompassing. Like they did like an Isis box, they did an Earth Magic box, and all the items in there really are super true to the theme. Because of that, even if it's something I'm not super interested in, it's like a fun deep dive into that topic. So I feel like it's helped me grow a lot and like view things, try things that I wouldn't necessarily try on my own. I do genuinely think this box is good for almost everybody. If you're a witch, even if you're just a new age, like spiritual practitioner, really anybody looking to get into spirituality. They're not like explicitly witchcraft based, so you don't have to practice witchcraft to do it. But it is definitely like you get oracle cards or tarot decks, crystals. But other than that, there's no like spell kits or anything. So it's really good for a big, wide variety of people. I would say it's feminine based. I think you could obviously do it if you weren't like femme identifying, but it definitely, with the name, implies this like goddess energy, divine femininity, which is right up my alley. So I love that, but just something to think about. That's probably the most specific that it gets. But like I said, I've tried a whole lot of boxes, and this has remained one of my faves, so shout out. The next box is the Witchy One box, and this is $20 a month. I think shipping is $5, so comes to a total of $25 a month, so a little bit cheaper. And this is a lot more specifically a jewelry-based box. So Sometimes every single item you get is a jewelry piece, but oftentimes you'll get an incantation card, a crystal, they give you some tea sometimes, but it is definitely jewelry based. So if you don't wear a whole lot of jewelry, you might not really get much out of it. But as you can see, this ring is actually from the most recent box. This is a fluorite piece. And this is another one of the boxes that I've been getting for a while, and I really, really, really like it. Like I said, I do wear a lot of jewelry, so I feel like that makes sense that I like it so much. But if you're somebody who likes jewelry, I really think you'll like this box. There's no spells or rituals, so again, you don't have to be a witch or somebody who practices witchcraft. You could just be like a spiritual person into like yoga and crystals and stuff like that. And with this box, they don't really follow themes in the same way that Goddess Provisions does. They sometimes have a vibe to it, but it's never a very specific theme. So this box is, it's a nice little eclectic thing. And I do think that they switch it up enough that it's really nice. You're not just getting tons of necklaces back to back. Like they'll throw in bracelets or anklets or rings. I think I've gotten some pins, maybe even some hair pieces. So they have a nice wide variety if you're trying to grow your crystal jewelry collection. Again, I really like this. If you're somebody who's into glamour or jewelry, I think you'll really, really enjoy this box. And it's not very expensive. It's definitely towards the lower end of the boxes today. Next box is Awakening in a Box. Now this brand actually has, I believe, 3 tiers. I've never tried any other one besides their base level Awakening in a Box, so I can't say anything about the other ones, but my thoughts on this one. This is $15.50 a month. Shipping added on brings it to about $19. This is a really good box if you are a beginner and you're wanting to grow your crystal collection. I feel like I've personally kind of grown out of it a bit. I really, really, really enjoy getting the box every month because I like the surprise. I love crystals. It's a lot of repeats for me at this point, but if you're somebody who's getting into crystals and collecting them, you're wanting to build your collection, they do have really great quality crystals, really good sizes, and I really, like I said, I genuinely like this box a whole lot, but I think I might need to upgrade to the more advanced one because I'm getting a lot of repeats that I already have in my collection. So again, this is a really, really good box for people getting into crystals. Maybe you don't have a huge collection, but if you do have a really big collection, if you've got the basics, all the like quartzes, obsidian, fluorite, all the basics, then you might find that you get some repeats. But another good thing about this box is they also send you a couple of other little goodies. So you'll get 3 crystals, and they'll be like a small to medium sized tumbled or raw piece. And then you'll get 2 little extra items, like maybe a face mask or what else have I gotten? They had a spell kit one time, which was really cute. So they do throw in little other things, which I think is nice. But yeah, so if you're a beginner, if you're wanting to grow your crystal collection, get to learn crystals and whatnot, I think you'll like this box. Next box is the LunaLux box by Wolf&Thyme. This is Wolf&Thyme's, maybe not top level, because I know they have their masculine box, which I've never tried, but this is a high level box. This is $72 a month. So this is top tier, okay, you guys? But I love it. This is, I don't know if I said, this is the LunaLux box by Wolf&Thyme. This has been one of my favorite boxes I've ever gotten from them. They are so nice. And if you're an advanced practitioner, a witch, if you've been in the game for a while, you'll really appreciate it because it doesn't have any of the like fluffy or basic or beginner stuff that lots of boxes have. They do include a spell kit every month, which I like. My favorite thing from it is they include a premium quality crystal. So this is where I've gotten some of my most favorite crystals because they'll be a good big size quality, they'll be a big size physically, and they'll be really, really good quality. And it's crystals that are not commonly found in your local metaphysical store. It's astrophyllite, apatite, things like that. I think garnet and astrophyllite is a sphere that I've got from them that I love it so much. And like I said, they're bigger crystals. So it's just, it's such a nice treat. I love it so much because those are the crystals that I don't have, repeats of. They're really advanced and great quality. So this is the box for advanced witches who work with the feminine. It's definitely lunar based, as you can tell, LunaLux. It's feminine, but I think you can be any gender and still enjoy it. But it's definitely like working with feminine energies. I've also gotten some really amazing oracle decks from this box. Like I said, I just don't even know how I can explain the depths of my love for this box. I think it's really just so high quality. It's probably the highest quality of box that I've gotten in terms of authentic and practical for people who are participating in the witchcraft. So next is Wolf&Thyme still. This is just their Wolf&Thyme box. So this is their basic beginner level. And this is $32 a month. This box is similar to the LunaLux box. It's kind of just downsized, honestly. You still get really good crystals. You still get a spell kit. I think I've even gotten an oracle deck in a Wolf&Thyme box, and I have plenty of unboxing videos if you guys want to see some firsthand stuff. But it is just kind of like a downsized version. So it's, again, really good for people who are into the authentic witchcraft, doing spell work, because a lot of the things are spell kits. So if you're not someone who does spell work, I don't think you'll find a lot of value in it because it's a lot of hands-on stuff. But I, again, think it's just so great. It keeps you active. It keeps you like learning and practicing, and I really appreciate that about it. So again, Wolf&Thyme, great. I'd say great for even beginner witches, beginner to advanced, just people who are active in their practice and enjoy doing spells and rituals. Next up is WitchBoxUK. Going across the pond to our friends. This is $37 a month for the US. The prices are a bit different for this one since it is a UK-based company. I think it is cheaper if you're in Europe, but it's a little bit more expensive just because of shipping if you're over here in America. This is a really interesting box. Great, again, similar to Wolf&Thyme, if you're practicing, because they will send really, really cool spell kits to you with all the things that you need to do it. But I think this is similar to Goddess Provisions in the sense that they take a theme and they go ham with it. Like they go in with the theme, both WitchBoxUK and Goddess Provisions. Some of the themes that I've seen, there was an Egyptian magic one, magical writing, and in each of those, everything you get is super pertinent to the topic. So it's really great if you're somebody who loves expansion and learning and always, trying out things that are something either you do practice or don't practice, but trying new things, because it really does give you this immersive deep dive into whatever the theme is. So if you're someone who really enjoys that, I think you'd really love this box. I've gotten some of the coolest things in this box. It is very witchcraft, witchy focused, rather than Goddess Provisions, which I think is a lot more new age, spiritual. So if you're a witch, you like pretty things, and you like doing spell kits and rituals, I think this is a really, really great box. I think the difference between WitchBoxUK and Wolf&Thyme, I get more of Wolf&Thyme, I feel like has more of like an earthy, herbal, consistent vibe to it. And they do have themes, but they still have this very nature-focused vibe. So if you're into, hedge witchery or things like that, I think you'll really, really like the Wolf&Thyme box and the LunaLux box. But if you're more open to exploring tons of different topics and not really, it doesn't have a consistent vibe so much as it does like explore a new topic every month, that's going to be more WitchBoxUK. So that's kind of my differentiating between them. Next we have the Apothecary at Home Herbal Apprentice box. So they do have other types of boxes, but this is the only one that I've tried. This is $41.99 a month. This box is very specific, as you've probably guessed by the name. This is very specifically green witch, herbal witch. You want to make your own apothecary and create potions, elixirs, oils, salves with herbs that you are growing or foraging. It's kind of like a guided course almost. into creating your own apothecary. And in your first box, they do give you a little booklet that really kind of just dives into working with herbs and green magic and witchery of that sorts. I've only gotten like, I think 1 box or 2 from them. I think this is really, really great for green witches, herbal witches, people who are wanting to make these salves, these tinctures and whatnot. That's not necessarily my vibe, but I do think the quality is really, really good. And I think a big part of what you're paying for is the guidance and the educational content, because obviously herbs are not super expensive, but you do get the jars and the little bottles that you'll need for every little activity that you're creating. I think it's more of educational and experiential rather than material. Next, we have Mindful Souls. This box is $39.97 a month. Now, let me just say, you guys, I've done 1 unboxing of them. I've only gotten 1 box from them. They did send it to me for free, and they asked me if I wanted to do another one, and I said no. And that's not to be mean. I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I think this is a very, very, very aesthetically spiritual box. You got like rosemary essential oil, a little Buddha figurine, a little dream catcher, and I felt as if it just wasn't in line with me. I like things that are a bit different, and that's all that is. It's a fine box if you're wanting general spirituality. However, I will say it's expensive. Like, it's $40 a month, and that's a lot of money for a lot of people. And I personally would advise you to try Goddess Provisions instead, because it's cheaper and I think it's better. That's just my take. It felt kind of consumeristic, kind of fake. Like, it just didn't feel, the vibes weren't there. It's like when you pick up a fake piece of malachite. That happened to me the other day. I was at a crystal store here in LA, and their crystals were so fake, and it really hurt me to my core. I picked up a malachite, and you could just see like the printed color. I was like, this has no soul. I don't feel anything when I pick this up. That's a mean thing to say, but that's kind of how I felt with it. I think if you have a ton of money and it's something you want to try, then go for it. Maybe you'll love it. My personal opinion was that I didn't love it. And like I said, I think Goddess Provisions it fits that general spirituality vibe with still being really great quality and working with small businesses and having a good vibration. Like, you can feel the love in it. I don't know. That's my vibe. That's my opinion. I'm sorry. Hope I didn't upset anybody. The next box, similar to Mindful Souls. This is Lunarly. You guys, I did 2 unboxings for Lunarly last year, and it is $49.99 a month. So it's $50 a month. That is not cheap. That's not cheap. It's hard to try a box that's $50, because it's like, if I hate this, that's $50. That kind of sucks. I think this is actually better than Mindful Souls. However, it's more expensive by $10, and I don't think that it should be that expensive. I think it's very expensive for what you get. I did get one of my favorite plants, Sigourney, from my Lunarly box, and I really love her, but plants aren't that expensive, and the rest of the items in the box were fine. Again, essential oils, like I think a little bath thing, very, very much like Marshall's Witchcraft, TJ Maxx. I shouldn't even say witchcraft, it's spirituality, new age-y. The only thing I genuinely liked about the box that I can remember was getting the plant, and then the candle was, it goes in a cycle, so it'll be 1 month it'll be a plant, the next it'll be a candle. The candle I got, I really liked it, but again, it's just like, I don't feel like it's worth the $50. You can totally try it, and I encourage you, if you have the money and you want to, go for it. But again, I think if you're wanting this vibe, this new age spirituality, kind of like broadly, just spiritual, mystical, I think Goddess Provisions is a better choice, because it's not specifically witchcraft based. But it fills in all of those, so I don't know. And then if you want a plant, just go to your local nursery and buy a plant. I don't think it'll be $50. Next box is Unearthly Treasures. Now this year, I guess last year, they sent me a Samhain Halloween mystery witch kit, witch box. Now I think they only do general mystery boxes, and it is $30 a month. And this is a great small business. They are very sweet. They sent me such a sweet note, and within my box I got like an oracle pull, and then they wrote me up my reading, which I loved. I thought that was so sweet. I think this is a very fun box. I can't speak on the mystery witch kit because I didn't get that one. I got the Halloween based one. But I thought the Halloween box was so amazing. It was so exciting. I got 2 really big candles that were literally so beautiful. Some oil, a little jewelry kit. It was so beautiful. I really loved it. The vibes are great there. I know that's like a weird thing to say within a review, but truly the vibes were there. Again, this is like mid-level. I want to try one of their general mystery boxes just to see what it has, because I really loved the Samhain Halloween box. And the packaging was so cute. That's one thing that really gets me. I know that's weird, but I just feel like when the packaging is cute, you can kind of tell that like a lot of love went into even the small details. So I think this is, if you're looking for a small business to support and some good quality items to get, I think you'll really like this box. And lastly, we have to end on a high note. The most expensive box that I got this year. I have a video on it if you want to see it. This is the Hearth Wisdom Store Alchemist box, and this box was $100, okay? $100 a month. They do have cheaper options. I think the cheapest option is even down to like maybe $19 or $20. So they cover a broad range of price availability, which I really appreciate. But I tried this box just to go crazy, to have fun. I thought this box was really, really good for general witchy eclecticness. Like, it really had everything thrown in there. I think this is a good box if you want to splurge on a nice mystery box and have fun and kind of make it an experience. I personally can't imagine spending $100 a month on a box. But this is like a really cool box that had a good mixture of herbs, jewelry, crystals, spellwork stuff. And it is a small business, which I really appreciate. I'm interested in their smaller tiers and seeing what that would be like. And I really appreciated that they do what Goddess Provisions does as well, which is where they have different brands that are smaller businesses within their box. I really appreciate that because I feel like it's a good way to meet new brands and support small businesses. So again, I think if you're wanting to go crazy and just splurge and try a $100 mystery witchcraft box, this is a good one to do so. So you guys, that is all. Those were the 11 boxes that I tried this month. My thoughts on them, which would work better for who, and which ones were just not worth it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you try any of the boxes from this video. Let me know if there's any boxes you think I should try that I haven't mentioned. I feel like I've ran through so many, but I know that there's so many more out there. And I guess we'll see you next New Year with the same video, but 2022 edition. I hope you guys are having an amazing start to your new year. I'm so excited for all the things to come, and yeah, I hope you're doing amazing. I will see you guys all next time. Bye!